Hello everyone. So today I'm going to add a simple jumping ability to this character. So like this. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do today. And this episode is sponsored by these two generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Okay, so let's first go into Mixamo and download some jumping animation for this character. What should I use? What about this one? Okay, do we have an in-place version? Right. Okay. But I think because of this vertical displacement of the character, we might run into some problems later. What about this one? That's also same, right? Let's see. Okay, let's compare it with this one. No, this is much high. What about here? I think this would be better from all three. Okay, let's download this without skin. And import it to our project. Now in the rig, I'll make this one humanoid and from other avatar. So for the other avatar, I'll use this one. I think I should use this one, just like other animations. Let's see what I have used. Okay, that one. Alright, now can we see the animation? Right, it is working properly. Okay, now I'm going to implement jumping in the simplest form. That means there will not be like jump start part or jump looping. That means like for example, let's say if we are jumping from a place like this, and the character will start jumping here, and until he falls onto the ground, there will be something like a jump loop animation to represent the falling part, then landing part. So that would be a little bit complicated. So first, without thinking of any of those details, I'll just implement a way to, when I press space, the character will just play that jump animation. So I'll create a new empty state. Let's call it jump. Now here I'll use this jump animation. And we should play this. If we are in this walking state or crouching state, it can be either of those states, and we should play it. We need a new parameter. Let's add a trigger, jump. And if that trigger is triggered, then I'll have a transition to the jump in animation, and then I'll make a transition to either here or here. No, let's move it to here once this jump animation is completed. Alright, now let's go to the character, and in the player input, let's open the player input. Do we have action for jump? Let's see. Yeah, but I think I'll rely on a keyword, because jump is access, and if I keep jump button pressed, then it would be a little odd. So yeah, if input get key down, let's use key code space character jump. So we don't have a jump script, jump method in the character, so let's create one like this. Now we have the jump function in the character script, so let's implement it. Okay, and now the character should call some function in the character movement component, because I think character movement component should be responsible for jumping. So let's call character movement and jump here. Now the character movement also don't have a jump function, so let's create one. Why I wanted to call it through the character animation character script instead of directly calling a function in the character movement from the player input script is because I needed to encapsulate the character movement component inside the character class. So if we keep it like that, then maybe later if we want to do some other stuff like play some sound or do some UI thing like showing a notification or something when we jump, then I'm gonna have to call that function also from the player input. But now doing it like this, we can have the control inside the character class, so just in case something like that happens. So that's basically why I wanted to do it this way. Okay, Now, oh, not character animation. Actually, what I wanted to do is character movement. Sorry, let me delete this. Now let's create it. Sorry, I should use the object reference here. Then only we can create the function. Right. So how do we do this? Yeah, let's first add some force, upward force to the character here. Let's define it as jump force. Now we don't have a variable called jump force. So let's create a a public variable jump force. As the default value, I'll put 100. I don't know will that work or not. Let's see. And let's see what happens now when I press space. Something happens, but that's not enough. So let's use the value 1000, but it will not be changed here. We have to change it here. I put 1000 there. That's definitely too much. How about 300 then? That seems alright. Okay, and now we have to do the animation. Yeah, so to do the animation, from the character movement, where's the jump? Okay, here. Do we have a character animation? No. Alright. Okay, so we should call the jump function of the character animation here. So character animation and jump. So let's create that function. Like this. Alright, now animator, set trigger name is jump. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, the jump animation starts a little bit late and also the character rotates. So let's first solve the start delay problem. For that, I think I have to disable this has exit time, so the character will start to jump immediately when I press space, like this. And we see some shaking going on. Okay, now let's fix the rotation thing. So why does it rotate? Let's open the animation, and as you can see here, this character rotates. You just pay attention to the red arrow, you can see the character rotating. So how to prevent that? Maybe what if I keep it original? Still it happens. Okay, let's see what we have done in other animations. Everything is original and center of mass. This also has some rotation change. Okay, they also have that. Then what's wrong with the jump? Okay, so let's try enabling this bake into pose option, and just I'll disable maximize on play, and now here the rotation is 0. So let's see if that changes if I jump. Okay, it's not changing now, and that seems alright. Okay, now what about this shaking kind of things? How to fix that? Do we have any option for that? Maybe we should reduce this. Reduce that overlap time. And we should, yeah, let's see if that works. No, that's not working. Oh, what if I move it like this? Oh, we can't do that too. Okay. Is this the place we have the problem? Let's keep both animator and the game window and see what's going on here. Now it's in the working. I press. maybe the problem is in IKs. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's disable IK for a moment and see if that problem is there. Alright. Yes, so just like I thought, the problem is in IK. Why did it went down? Wait, what happened? What's happening? Something is happening when I jump. Even the camera FOV is reduced. What's going on? All I did was disabling this IK and everything goes wrong. So actually what's happening is some offset is added to this mesh and also rotation, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I selected the jump animation and enabled this root transform rotation and root transform position and root transform position XZ. I set all of them to bake into pose. Then it is working without any issue. See? Like this. But the next thing we should fix is I have temporarily disabled IKs now. So yeah, I should keep this enabled, and when I start jumping I should disable IKs and then enable it. So how to disable IK? Okay, so in the character IK I'll create a new function, new coroutine to temporarily disable IKs. So first I'll define private pool IK enabled. By default it should be true, and here is and IK enabled. So this part should take place, no, and should not be here. Yeah, I think I should interchange these two a little bit, because and then and IK enabled. So IK should take place only if I have enabled IK. So let's test if the IK is still working. Yeah, IK is working. Alright, now let's do something like this. I enumerator, this should be, yeah, wait, no, I enumerator temporarily disable IK. float t what's the error? Right, I'll make this one public. No, let's make it private, and here yield return new wait for seconds t. So here I'll set ik enabled to false, and then ik enabled equals true. Right, now we need a public function. No, I'll change this one, wait and enable ik. This n should be simple. Now here public temporary disable ik float t and start coroutine new how to start it? Yeah, start coroutine wait and enable ik t public void. Okay, now in the character in the character ik. Oh, we don't have a reference here, do we? Yeah, we need a reference. Public character ik. Let's make this simple. Temporarily disable ik for 1 second, maybe, yeah, 2 seconds. Alright, now let's see what happens. Now ik is there. If I jump, oh, we still have some shaking. Maybe I should do something else. Yeah, I should set immediately ik wait to here 0. Still I see some shaking. Alright, so this episode has taken more than 30 minutes, about 30 minutes now, so I'll stop at this point, and tomorrow in the next episode I'll further research on how to solve this problem. For now I'll disable ik, and yeah, here is the jump we created. It's not perfect, or maybe we can reduce jump speed. Let's try 2200. Oh, that's better. Alright, so that's all for today, and I'll continue to improve this in the next episode. And thanks for watching. So if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link would be in the description below, and I'll soon release project file update for this project. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.